Քինած։ Hello, hello. How are you? Nice, nice, bro. Thank you. Ay, la, 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 la. Ortoslovets. I don't know, bro. It's impossible. Yes, of course.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. As you can see, we've already started here. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Takes a look and plays it forward. De Bruyne gets rid without sophistication. No goal this time. It's a goal kick. He's played him through. It's a little off target. Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rummenigge.
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Disappointed with that. Back on the ball again. Rafinha. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and decent hits.
Привет, Harris.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rummenigge looking for option. And the shot! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. This for the lead. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And he's lost his man here. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, there's a probing ball. Now it's Totti. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pedri. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Aims beyond the defence. Triol. Rijkaard. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's neat. Ronaldo proves just a little bit too strong. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nice ball, and he's in here. Good read, needed to be. And he's heaved it away. Neymar. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
movement creates more options.
He's got the shot away! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
No, again there's no way through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Rafinha. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pirlo.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Thuram cuts it out. Platini. And they can counter here. Pirlo. Now it's Neymar.
That's good play from him.
He has found a way through. And a header! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Allah.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Rummenigge. It's a good foot in there. We expected better, and so did he. There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6 será sustituido por el dorsal 17.
And Dyke takes the interception. He's through here. Great ball, and he's in here. Great hit! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Kimmich. Vinicius Junior. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. De Bruyne. And here's Mbappe. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Rafinha. Can he finish? And he's quick to get it clear again. Platini. Alexander-Arnold. Neymar.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
He's found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's got away. Pirlo. Neymar. And it's Rijkaard.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.847 espectadores.
And it's Totti. De Bruyne. Over to the left. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Ronaldo is carrying after that one.
Ronaldo.
Rijkaard. Neymar. De Bruyne. He could be in here. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Caught offside that time. Rummenigge. Pirlo. Cannavaro. Neymar, 2 assists to his credit already. It's a shade optimistic. Kimmich. Mbappe. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Rafinha has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
That's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, just skips past his man. The referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, great chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Succumbs to the pressure. And here's Vinicius Junior. Pirlo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's let fly. And he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Barcelona just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And it's been taken short. And here's De Bruyne. Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking tidy in possession here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pirlo. Platini. Neymar. He's in a great position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Cannavaro has got himself a free kick. De Bruyne.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Rafinha does really well there. He is strong. He's shifting through the gears here. And that another shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's felt that, hasn't he? De Bruyne. Rijkaard. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Neymar.
Internazionale Milano.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. As you can see, we've already started here. Bruno Fernandes! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And here's Çalhanoğlu. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rummenigge looking to get on the end of this. Oh, he's got a side. Can he finish? Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bebeto. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, easy pickings there. Rummenigge. Oh, good ball, shot, and Bebeto! So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Inter Milan have reached Mbappe! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Now they can spring out of defence. Martinez. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Pirlo. Martinez. Couldn't squeeze it through. Maldini. Pirlo.
Oh la la, voilà.
Look at the space. Oh, shooting chance! Should changes him with that pass. And the finish! He has done it! They are right back in business!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
It's a simple game. The striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's got it all! And they get themselves in front! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Cannavaro. Oh, that was never going to make it. Looking for the runner. Nedved. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. It's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, it's come loose. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Stood up well to him there. Schneider unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He could be in here. And it's Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. This is promising. Great challenge, time to perfection. There's the shot! Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rummenigge. Schneider. It's Schneider! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Bruno Fernandes. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Bebeto. Rummenigge. It could be in here. And we've reached half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides. Neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Gets things going for the second half. Mbappe. Rummenigge, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's been cut out, well played. And it's Rijkaard. That is a great pick out. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
The pass is intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred.
Schneider really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again,
Mbappe! Mbappe! And he's there to clear it. Nedved. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now then, the ball's come loose. Mbappe! Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's managed to gift it back. Cannavaro. It's Nedved, and the flag has stayed down. He's picked his way through. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Quarter of an hour into the second half. He's away, and Bebeto! That looks a decent ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Pirlo. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pinches it off him. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And reclaimed it in a trice. Mbappe! That's a shade optimistic. But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter. Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Bastoni cuts it out. It's a little off target. Looking for the run. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Mbappe. He's found some space. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, and he's through the middle. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Vai-se proceder uma substituição. O número 23, número 14. Vão dar os seus lugares
He's only too
a
happy
número
to take
11,
that back.
número 17.
So look and plays it
Vinha
forward.
está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Nedved.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
That is a little undercooked. That is lovely. It's Nedved. And the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Nedved has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Shot could be on. Tries a shot! Two up and threatening to pull clear.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Brilliantly cut out. Pirlo. It's Nedved. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely intercepted. Schneider. Could move up a gear here.
That was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any
Vamos
coach.
ter minuto de compensação.
The defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And we're done. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
Caros espectadores, por favor,
Any
mandem-nos
reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
28 դու քանի տարեկան ես ախպեր։
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants of filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Sao Paulo, of course, one of the best supported sides in Brazil, in the whole of Latin America. The Morumbis, the ultimate shrine, where 66,000 or so congregate week in, week out. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And here's Calabria.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Neymar. Pirlo. That's tidy. Decent hit! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Well played. Sniffed out the danger. So that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's not taking him long. That's going to be a booking. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, there are keepers, Peter. Great keepers. And there's this man, Manuel Neuer. One of the few who can claim to...
Can he finish? Rubenega! It's him!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
With a predatory goal.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
It's Nedved! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Nedved really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
And here's Nedved. And that has been cleared. He's had a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Rijkaard put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Oh, that's a key interception. Neymar. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Calm and pick that up.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Neymar. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, well played, well played. And he's there to get it away. Rijkaard. Looking tidy in possession here. He is desperate to get on the score sheet. Not this time.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Is their second corner of the game.
Decent
Decent hit! Rudiger is there, and he can get that clear. Sao Paulo are looking to go forward now. Neymar, big chance! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch.
And 1888 գոլ դենք բռնե Չէ, вообще մոդեր չկա։ Ինչ քիչ են տարբերում, սա խիղ կմպախտաղսին։
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Spread out to the left. Rummenigge proves just a little bit too strong. That tackle was certainly sturdy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those... It's one! He scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Drogba really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's played him through, and that's done. Oh, what a...
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. He has found the way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Referee's given a throw. He's in plenty of space here, and it's Beckham. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Oh, it's Drogba! It's anyone's ball now. Khan trying to keep this in. Out of play for a throw. Messi. Platini. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Somewhat off target. Triol takes control of it and he's on the move. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. That has been cut short. Oh, good ball. Van Basten. Shin to shin. The keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rijkaard. Always onto this. Glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And here's Van Basten. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And they've got a throw. Good steal, he just read it. Let's a look and place it forward. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, just skips past his man. Neymar. That's a shade optimistic. It's Drogba!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neymar has a goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead. Oh, what has happened here? This ended up in no man's land. Drogba proving
Foram indicados
dependable
2
as
minutos
ever.
de compensação.
Terrific well this for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. And the first 45 minutes are up. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, that is asking for big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mohamed Salah clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Drogba. Oh, he's had it taken off him. Well timed, excellent interception. He's good running with the ball. And he's surging through. That is a great pick out. And the shots! They've scored! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement. Decent hit!
Whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on it.
He's got the
Ana
shot!
ինչ եմ անում, արա ինչ եմ
Sticks it
անում։
away! That is remarkable! All
Never
square
knew
in a
that.
matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Great chance! They did it! And they're back in front!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Bastoni simply refused to be outdone there. And it's Salah. Messi. Messi is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pirlo. Van Basten. And the shot! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly looked.
He's had it!
Արա մի անգամ
Really well taken goal.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And yes, it's him again. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Can he get it through? Nice interception, well timed.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Rummenigge, he's through here. Face to face with the keeper. Shot a goal! He scored!
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Out for a throw. Rodri. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's got Neymar! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Platini. Platini going full steam ahead down the left flank. That's very neat. Platini going face to face with his great rival. Oh, great ball! Lovely, and the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish? Rampant. And surely that settles it. As simple as you like. The outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So now the difference is 3. Big chance! 1-on-1! He's come in hard. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's Neymar. Neymar. Pirlo. That's good play. Neymar.
Foram indicados 6 minutos de compensação.
Shot could be on. Oh, that was vital. Over to the left. Thuram. Rummenigge. There's the shot! Outstanding save to keep that out.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Early finish!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's Neymar. Performance. They are in complete charge. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, I'm not going to be...
And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game.
Privet աղբերս, աբրիս նարջան Սայրատը շտուկս վերցեմ գան Աղբերս այս L2-ը պտի շատ օգտագործես գնդակ պահելու համար Հոյնեշին ունի, հոյնեշին
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is
դրիբլինգ
tribal and
անելու
it
վաղ
has
գնդակ
aroused the most
պահելու
primal of instincts in so many of us.
Այսինքն եթե քո մոտ ինչն է
And we are
դրած
alongside us for it.
Ֆինես դրիբլինգը պետք է էլի
We
օգտագործես
have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this
Շո
nature.
վիդեո կան այնցած ես մի քանի բան
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Գցի նրա, ասում եմ իրար, կարաս նայես, աղբերես, կարող օգտակար լինի։
Well, Peter, I'm looking forward to seeing a player who has brought some new skills to the game. Ronaldinho. He looks one way and passes the other. Unconventional and cheeky, but always an enjoyable watch.
Yeah, he's playing beach football on the grandest stage of all.
The entertainer.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Cannavaro floated up and over. He gets big. Oh, it's fallen loose again. What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
David Villa at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Fenerbahce are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Pirlo. He's through here. And he's got the beating of his man. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Messi. Good purposeful running this. Rice. Can he finish? That is commitment to the cause. Beckham standing over it.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat
Clearly
of pace
made
him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And he's taking no chances there. Rijkaard. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Fenerbahce looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Now it's Torres. Played out to the left flank.
Չէ ախպեր որ ստելնի կիմանամ հաստատ կիմանամ
Turns and goes back. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Դե կոմպնոստերում ախպեր իլը 21 են խաղում, ոչ մեկ բան չի խաղում, սրանից չի խաղում, շատ քիչ են խաղում հայերը, մնացել են 21-ի վրա.
David Villa. Hermes. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Beckham. Ronaldinho. And it's Messi. And Frimpong.
What a love, man.
And he did make it. Could move up a gear here. Pirlo. And that's another good win of the ball. And it's Neymar. De Jong. Beckham. Spread out to the left.
Ախպերն իմ հին վիզիոները, որ 3 տարի առաջ միացրին է յարը, Ատեն 7-րդ դիվիզիոնը չի կարող հերին, ախպեր 7-րդ դիվիզիոնից, թռնում եմ 8, ներս չի, կբացվես, ընկերս, մի քիչ խաղաս, հաստատ կբացվես։ Պրոստը մեր հեռու ենք սերվերից, օֆլայն խաղաս կջոգես խոսքի ինչա։ Պրիատնի այդքն, սաղ թայմինգները ճիշտ աշխատում։
He could be in here, Rummenigge. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shots! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Hakimi. Ernest.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus.
Ընկերս հա X-ով, սովորական X-ով։
Now it's Torres.
Առուցներ գևս եկա։
Used a certain sixth sense.
Ես ասել եմ գևրդ
Good
ծառուկ եմ։
read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it out wide.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Lovely feet.
A good ball.
Հարամ ինչ է կողմում արա։ Գև ջոգում ես քո ոտը։
There is the half-time whistle. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And well, there was a genuine flow about the game.
I'd
Most
like to draw your
importantly, there has
attention
been
to the
just one
screen
telling
right now for
moment.
information
It's
on our
still
shuttle
very
bus
tight
service.
here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score.
Կենտրոնացի, ընկեր, կենտրոնացի
On the
կկրես։
evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose
Substitution
behind
for
what they brought to the
Fenerbahce.
game. I think they
Number
were
Watch
strong
his
start
Didi
to
kick
start
there.
to the break
Okay,
to
so we have to
force the
argue.
issue that
Coming
bit
on
more.
the field is
Leading
number
1-0 at the
11,
break.
Vinicius Junior.
And we are
Yes.
back underway. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial
What the
difference.
face discussing.
Platini.
Oh,
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. He can get that clear.
Բախտիկյանոս։
Ernest. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through the gears here. And the flag has... Now the finish!
Ova ֆինես արածը,
And that would have
դազանգով։
been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Pirlo. He is through here. Well, this is a great big chance.
Դավիթ
He
Վիլյան։
scores.
Հա, բա ինչ ախպերը տենց մի
They are cruising.
միշտ չի կարելի ռիվոգինել։
Simplicity itself.
Վեշնիկը խլվես է տենց, դրա համար չես կարող պահել գնդակ։
When he should have been boxed in.
Արագության տակ չի լինում պահել։
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Beckham. It's Ronaldinho.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Fenerbahce have it back and can go again. He might be in here. Rummenigge. Oh, look at the space here. It's one. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
The attendance for this match was
Չէ,
71,659.
ես տենց դրիբլինգ չես
The
կարող
breakaway
անես։
clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious and all but unstoppable.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Pinches it off him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then.
There's the hit! A whisker away from making it 4.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
He slid in and that'll... It's Neymar! And one more try! He's got a goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Հելին դեր խաղից դեր։ Թե չես խաղում։
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Rummenigge,
Արա։
Rice. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. No, that was never going to make it. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Rijkaard. And it's Maldini. Vinicius Junior running with the ball. And it's Messi. Platini. Rummenigge. He's got away. Rummenigge! It's in! This is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Rice. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Messi. Frimpong.
Fenerbahce truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think
Decent hit!
Ալա։
Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
How's it fun of it? Մտանք 1900։ Հեռավոր գյուղերից էլի մեկին գտնես է։ Մարչիկ դու ախպեր։ Օրը միգից է չան խաղա։ Այս ինչ կատարվում արա։ Երկու գից առաջ չեմ խաղան գժի տեղեք դրա։ Սելի խաղը պետք է փակվի բացվի աշկիս։ Անգերետ ուժին միննա այդ լիքը պտիրներ են ռաստվում ըտենց ուժով։ Ой, что тактика я.
it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way. Real chance!
The interplay was really good.
Ախպեր ոնց որ բլից յամալը գալիս է։
That's how you penetrate the numbers.
Անենք հա է դրան։
Oh no, this does not look good.
Ինչ կարծիք ես։
Triol,
Յամալիտո։
Cafu. Roberto Baggio. Rummenigge. That looks a good ball through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's had a shot. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And Nistelrooy. Cafu. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Cafu. Now it's Messi. Cafu. Swung over into the middle. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the counter is on. And it cuts out a supply. Cafu.
Oh, it's on the shot, love man.
Roberto Carlos. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Rijkaard. Cannavaro. Well, they could break here. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Messi. Van Nistelrooy. Roberto Carlos. Hones! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
It's one through. Oh, it's clever. Rummenigge. How about that? They scored! And with that goal comes comfort. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish
Yeah,
at
I'm
that.
coming
And he
through.
probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Bayern Munich. Macchiato.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rummenigge. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Nice control. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Passing is crisp and sharp. Platini unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Really well cleared and claimed it back swiftly.
Platini really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Bayern Munich are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Good-looking ball. And it's Messi. Creole calmly anticipates. Messi stood his ground strongly. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, and he's through the middle.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Taken back almost at once. Ruben Dias getting this one clear. And the shot! Sticks it away! Offside.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Of passing here, really easy on the... He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a... Oh, what has happened here? Rijkaard. And he's lost his man here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Rijkaard. Roberto Baggio. Platini.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Zaire Emery can so cleverly bypass the press. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's put paid to a promising move. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Well, played right into his path. Ruben Dias clears. Roberto Baggio. Rummenigge. Ruben Dias does really well to win the ball there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And there's There's green
Yeah.
grass ahead of him. And this chance!
Այսել է kick-off, հա։
Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Stoichkov really has just learned the lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
Bayern Munich with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Քոնը դիմաշատ։
They've played it short. Zaire Emery.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi, very much a man. Stoichkov!
Ոխելու է, հա,
And he
վերաբիթները։
looked every bit the assured
Ես
keeper there.
վերաբիթները։
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Messi with the short one.
Դզած։
Messi.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
He had to make that, and he did make it. It's a lovely neat pass. Ruben Dias. Oh, it's decent hit! And he's managed to get rid. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides. But at half-time, it is 1-0. How would you review the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Leading 1-0 at the break. That's the start of another 45 minutes. A solitary goal. That has been...
Ora hole.
Stoichkov!
Սա շուտ խփեք, այսի
Guardiola.
տեղքը խաղա ուզում տանը։
That's an excellent interception. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Oh, sweet feet. Played into space out wide. Great chance! Guardiola with the clearance. He's found the way through. And that is expertly dealt with. It's going to go a long way. Now it's Neymar. Conte. Thuram. Messi. Zaire Emery chips it through, and he was quick to react. Triol. Still just a single goal between the sides. That's Cannavaro. And it's Thuram. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Zaire Emery gets it away and reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, that's a nice ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That was not done well. Zaire Emery, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And Baston gets flagged offside.
Չերը հասնի։ Fantico macchiato.
Stoichkov. And the shot!
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move.
Terrific now! It's a goal! And with that goal comes comfort! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Off he goes! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, good ball, shots on here. Shapes to shoot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Neymar. And here's Stoichkov. Stoichkov has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And Dustin. He's onside. There's the hit. It's a decent clearance.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And he's been shifted off it. Deftly away. Ahead by 3, but they weren't going to take their foot off the pedal.
Ora.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
No, that was never going to make it. Zaire Emery. Rijkaard. Roberto Baggio. He's picked his way through. And here's Platini. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Macchiatora.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Stoichkov. He's going to be quick to recover this. Now the finish!
Overlarmos.
Really well taken goal.
Stoichkov.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
That's that, the end. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this.
Ստուծուրը ճլոցին գնաց 8-7 աչոկներով 9 Դզիր ընկեր Բացվել ես ախպեր ես Կոլիկ ունի արա կոլիկ ունի լավ Կրվար ընգեր Ոչինչ, բայց ուժը բացվել ես հենա վերևի դիվիզիոնում լավ է ժարի տեսանը
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding
Hello
on it,
everybody
but
and
it is
welcome to
equally
today's
clear
match.
and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud
Lord,
renditions of
Duch,
hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Well-timed, excellent interception. Conte.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pullet.
Օրվա
Nice interception, well timed. Rijkaard getting this one clear. Kante making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Rummenigge. And he's quick to get it clear again. And claimed it back swiftly. It's gone backwards.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too.
He's had a shot.
Orange love goal
Good score now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's only too happy. Decent hit!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
First quarter of an hour gone. Mateus. And it's Gullit.
Brne kara Volga John. Ora.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Kante powering forward here. Gnabry. Oh, this is a terrific play.
Կտրտեցի, արա, կտրտեցի.
Ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Gnabry. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Gnabry.
Rashad.
And he's managed to get free. Beckham. Climbs up big. And he's there to belt it away. Pinches it off him. And it's Hullet. Davids is fouled. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Cleared without hesitation. Somewhat off target. Platini. Almost half an hour in now. Rummenigge. Looking for the runner.
Կատարվում։
And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, he's been caught in the shot! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So the most significant moment of the game. And he's buried it! 1-0! Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Beckham moves short. Nice touch. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham standing over it. Beckham with the short one. Beckham. And now a sudden chance to counter. Platini. And it's Beckham. 1-0 here just before the break. And it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Tries to get it clear. Number 3 coming up. Beckham plays it short. Beckham. He is through here. And he's taking no chances now. Rummenigge. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, there's a probing ball. That pass has been well intercepted.
Arada չի շարժվում։
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Van Basten might just make this. Conte. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice sequence of passes this. Mateus did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Collar. Gnabry. There's a searching pass. And he can clear it away. And the half-time whistle goes.
Դիժիվատ ենք անում դեռ
It's
նորմալ
half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Here we go again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Just eases him off the ball. Time and again they are repelled. Nesta. And here's Beckham. Gnabry. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that looks a foul.
Michel
Referee's given it.
Platini.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Mateus charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Gnabry. Crosses it into the air. Oh, smashing
Ora
it!
կողքեցարա։
Listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
The attendance for this match was 51,577.
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Baresi
This is
was able to
Charlie
emerge with the
Boston,
ball.
it
That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quick look, then plays it in. Conte. Can he spark a counter here? Well, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, they've got it again. He's got away. They've got to be quick to recover this. Nice physical challenge. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Beckham. Gnabry.
Great feet.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckham. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Norway get their fourth corner.
Հրատ, բայց դու ով ես, որ ասում սով ինչ գրի,
They've played it short.
Մարդը շփում
pressure
են,
just
դες
hounded him off it.
տալի են տեղը բանասը։
And now they can spring out of defence. That is good strength.
Չի կարելի, մի արատ
And here's Platini. And the finish! Nesta gets good distance on it. Pass is just off target. Brilliantly cut out. And they've got rid. And that is as far as they're going to go. Snyder. Oh, Another pass just keeps it. Chance!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Love դրանով պիտի չկորցնեմ։
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll
Ախպեր
see
լավ
of
եմ
him.
ու մարդոց շփվում եմ, ախպերս գրելու համար աստեղ։
He's
Դու
in
եք
plenty
գրի։
of space here. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Ահա լավ։
Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Շկերա։
Gnabry lets the ball goes in for
Արա լստեն է։ Հաճած գծկայս։
and the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Կրվան կարա։
Peter did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Все, ախպերներ, ծախ, տոշնա։ Այ քեզի կեղտոտ խա։ Все, ախպերը, սաղ կայֆոտ է։ Ագրեսիա բան։ Սաղ դրինք մի կոմ։ Ջոգում է կարա, էլի կրվան կարա։ Կրվանք ընգեր։ Պաշտպաններս առաջ են գնացել։ Այլանդայնը կողեց ավտոբուսնի։
So time for changes on
Coming
both
on the
sides actually.
field is number 23, Dixon.
I just think this has
Substitution in
been a
progress.
lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this
Baggio!
Really well taken goal.
Roberto Baggio ես սպասել։
It's all square once more. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago. Big header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Օրախնի աղբերը միջով ծվում եմ խիած վիգայի վրա կցում։
And it's Gnabry. Roberto Baggio. Chance here to counter. Collier. This is promising.
Արա սխալ,
And
դե
here's
թող
the chance to
բրծծրագունը
counter.
միջով կարա,
Davids.
գյոզր խավի։
Gnabry. And there goes the final whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side.
Բարև աղբերս, բարև։ Արա, ստե դավրի նիչանա դաժան հետ բերել է։ Ուժեղ էր նենց, հա, մալադեց ապեր էր։ Այնա ես էլ եմ քո օրին ընգեր։ Ես էլ եմ լրիվ քո օրին։ Այս Պույոլին 9 արյալը սպիդ կարելի է լցել։ Այդ եզրը չեմ փայլում արդ։ Գիտեմ, որ ես եմ եղա։ Հատո դուզ ես ասում ընգեր։ Defend-ig ես դնում պաշտպաններիդ։ Թե այդ բան, attacking եզրները 5-ի վաղտ։ Օբշով ես դրել էի Բեքհեմին այս Պույոլը բան անի պահի բայց չորել է դրանք պադաչի վրա են իան հասայք
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of football folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. It is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's been cut out, well played. So what can they make of this? Rummenigge, Roberto Baggio. It's Baggio!
It's Baggio.
They would have been looking at him to produce the goods. That was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a riveting. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Platini. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Van Basten. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
In for a header! He will be living with himself. Thuram picks it up from the goal kick. And it's Baron. Quarter of an hour played. Messi. Messi will not... He's got a side of goal!
Bellissimo.
I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Done delicately. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pirlo.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Baggio.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And just as opposed to... Quick to recover this.
Yes,
Well
and
seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
In with a header! And he's straight offside. Platini. Nice bit of trickery. And here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And it's Baron. Ribery receives it in open. And the shot!
Press.
And yes, it's there!
Arrivata
Roaring
after
back.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides. And
It's Van Basten! That was superb goalkeeping.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Halfway through. He's had a hit! They are queuing up to have a go here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Something.
Oh, he's got
What is he trying to
Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Pirlo is short. And Kite tries to clear. Rijkaard. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Baron. Chance here to counter. And here's Neymar.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Van Basten. Roberto Baggio! Roberto Baggio! Keep trying, and eventually
Ոնա
it might come off.
չնայեցի այդ խաղը, ես լուրջ United-ին կրեց ընկեր։
So
Չէի
the fourth corner
հավատում
of the game.
անկեղծ ասած։ Շնորհավոր բոլոր պետահանի երկրպագուներին։ Մոլորակի։ Տոլի վապշը չեն կարող, տոլի 100 տարիակիցը չեն կարող։
Van Basten at his razor-sharp best there.
Այս տարի
I
անգլիական
admire players
ակումբները
who do that
Նյուքասլը,
because they just don't give
Crystal
up on
Palace-ը,
anything.
Tottenham-ը բան խոսքում, 50 տարուց ավելա
So we
տիտուլ
have a
չեն կարող։
breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He's through here. Rummenigge, and the flag has stayed down. Magnificent! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Onana Nashina.
Van Nistelrooy. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Messi. And the ball's come loose here. Interesting ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for
Լուրջ
offside.
չդզած, ես ուզում եմ United-ը կրել նենց է։ Չեմպիոնների լիգայի միակ շանսն էր, որ կարող խաղալ։
Roberto Baggio. Van Basten. He's had it taken off him. Kimmich. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, he's seen through all of that. And the first half is done. And the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half.
Ոնց է
Well, we've had
մորցը
plenty to go at
United-ը։
that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Here we go again. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, perfectly measured. It's one! Great defending, strong and determined. It's a good ball out wide. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Rijkaard. And the ball's a good decent hit! It's a goal! And with that goal comes comfort.
Շատ լավ է։
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Oh, that's neat. He's found a way through. Baggio stood his ground strongly. They're up to 5 corners now. And he's there to get it away. And here's Van Basten. And it's Pirlo. And it's going to be another corner. Corner count is rising. That's 6.
Չանգեր պսակված չեմ։
And he's heaved it away. Pirlo. And now they can spring out of defence. Maldini calmly anticipates.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Van Nistelrooy. Ribéry. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage.
Okay.
And they are cruising away. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Terrific
Oh,
header. It's in.
Mıhırcat.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So is this the start of a comeback? Rijkaard.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pirlo. And here's Basho. Tries a shot! They've scored! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
It's starting to look like a...
Blitz.
Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Great chance! And now a sudden chance to counter.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's in on goal. Gets his pass away.
Okay.
Keeper's ball. Peron. Half an hour gone in the second half. And he's searching through.
Bajon hai, Bajon.
Messi had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And Baston, he's had a shot! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
It's a lucky seventh corner. And now they can spring out of defence.
Abi Sahibcan.
Peron. Messi. Messi puts his foot on the gas. Roberto Basho, whose purpose now is to complete a
Shoot պատետ հետ պասը տայ։
Platini. Roberto Basho. That's a waste.
Հեսամ ջոգլով էլի ես բան եմ լնելու ախպեր։ Էլի ես մի քանացից պրիատնի է թալու է, վերջում հատ անասուն սկրիպտի տակ ընգնենք 50 ուդարանի ոչ մի գոլ, ինքը երկու ուդարանի մի գոլ կրեն։
He's quick to get it clear again. And it's Baggio. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's just playing it safe and simple. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Աշկիս էտ է սա խնդիրը գիտես, չէ։ Հաջողության գրավականը։
Maldini cuts out the pass. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Messi. Puyol gets a foot in here.
Az.
Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other...
5 հաչոք մինուս գնացինք 8 հաչոք պլյուս Էսա Բայց Ռոնալդոին պետք է բանը փոխենք Բուստի Ball crying-ը ամենալավն է աշկիս 12-1 ընկեր Այս ball crying-ը ավելի լավ է կարծում եմ Համ արագությունը մի հատ կուժեղանա Համ դրիբլինգը Tight possession-ը կլինի Որտեղն էր Աշխարհի վերջն էր Արել են վատ բանին ընգան խաղցող չի գտնելու FC Flyogen 2000 Հաբա է տախբեր Թաթար մոնղոլական զորքի դեմ մենակ էր մնացել Քիչ ախպեր, քիչ հագցել դրանց Հարցակ, օժա Ռումինի գեյ, Բեկենբաուեր Նույն նախբեր վավշե տարբերություն չկա ինչով խաղաս Բարեգուն նախբերս Հա բեսամբ հա փոխվե խաղը Ահա որա փոխվե ինգե Всё, գնացինք։ Ախպեր անկեղծ ասած ես կոմպով ընձի ավելի լավ է։ Շատովը հետ գտան, ոչինչ։
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it's the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it.
Լավ գնաց։
Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. It's beautifully weighted. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Շատ
Laid back in,
լավ է։
shapes to shoot!
Կարլ Խայնցը։
The keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bayern Munich with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Խախա բրատ։ Քենեմին։ Ապե պրծավ ժամը, արայցում խպեմ ես այլը չկա։
Nice touch. And here's
Nice խպեմ եմ։
And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's a nicely measured pass. Big chance, must be! And he's on his way!
Արապետը շուտ խպեմ։
And it's Rijkaard. Shot to... And the shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlit to indicate what was coming.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Good looking ball. Now he's off and running. And they can counter here. Oh, that's fabulous. Rummenigge. And he's managed to get free. Climbs up big.
Լավ է, լավ է։ Այսինչ երկեր ես իշխում արա։
Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Roberto Baggio. And here's Van Basten. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bayern Munich applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days.
It's Baggio! That was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bayern Munich are looking to go forward now. Right, Shevchenko. Cannavaro. Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Van Basten.
Պենո։
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion,
The
but it only
sportsman is
needs a
actually
gentle
soft,
tweak.
Ադը խաղը անգել մը դուսա հելում 8 ժամ պահում է։
Platini. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pass is short and sharp. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Can he finish? It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Some heroic goalkeeping.
Miçov'un Polat'ın uzmanlar
This time.
That's not the best attempt by the keeper. He's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got...
Oh, he's taken it. Rummenigge. There's the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Platini deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Thuram gets it away. And it's Baggio. Rummenigge. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. He's ended up in no man's land. Cruyff. Looking for options for movement. And Shevchenko! Cannavaro attempts a clearance. Threads one in. Stood up well to him there. And Shevchenko. Oh, what a ball! Pirlo. So what can they make of this? Rijkaard.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Platini.
Cruyff.
Does have his name on the score sheet, of course. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Half-time whistle goes. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1-1. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1-1. So it's back to business. Somewhat off target. Van Basten is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, this looks sharp. Can he spark a counter here? Van Basten. Now that is a gifted challenge. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's felt that, hasn't he? Baggio is fouled.
Այսօր շուտ ուզեի Մանչեսթերը գրեր։
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Rummenigge. Neymar. Neymar tries looking up for options on the left. He's in plenty of space here.
Ո վտանգ ձայն
Looks for the
կենեկը։
finish. No, not quite.
Carlos put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Shevchenko. He's in! Rummenigge! Strong running down that left flank. He's got away. Great ball, and he's in here. He tries a shot.
Allah gözallara bak.
Neymar.
Çıllıklar.
Cruyff. That's been cut out. Well played. Neymar. Right card with the foul.
Ha, este karakterlerden. Mesela intervısına xağırız.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rummenigge pinches it off him. Well, we expected better, and so did he. He's a sharp little ball here.
Aa, mutlu ya. Aa, şu sesli xağırız.
Surprised to keep up, but missed the target.
There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result.
Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer. Rummenigge. He's beaten the last man. Platini. Beckenbauer can get it clear.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Maldini. And it's Baggio. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Lam. Platini going full steam ahead down the left flank. Short changes him with that pass. Pirlo. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rummenigge.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ara haim.
Shevchenko. And Shevchenko.
Erek ve xağırız yaparız.
Goal! Bayern Munich! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Gerçi tayi bıxılan tuğla kapı. Udarana mı tüfxılgılıyor mağdur.
Vai proceder uma substituição. O número 14.
Time for changes on
Número
both
10.
sides, actually.
Pirlo.
So we have a
Número
breakthrough.
22.
Now how will things
Número
develop from
9.
here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. Most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Villa. Número 18. Neymar. Número
Make
7.
sure that's
Doğru lavaro.
Número 8.
has another goal. He scores. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. That's no fluke. It's what he was there for.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Bayern Munich with 2 up and into a position of real strength.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
He's picked his way through.
Ինչ պասես տալ է։
5 minutes left on the clock. The most accurate pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. Rijkaard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Thuram has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. David Villa chasing after it.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de compensação.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Ribery. And he's there to make the challenge. Ribery. Van Basten. He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bayern Munich.
Այն
have their
պենալները
second
որ
corner
չկրեց
now.
բան ես զգում էի որ սենց է պետք է վերջանալ։
Can he finish?
Մի հատ է
That's another
խփի,
chance.
արա բա սաղ կոմոդ
Surely
կգա,
now,
մի հատ
they are
ռակաշեքի մի չի
actually
գա։
out of sight. And they are cruising. And that will be it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum
I love
shifting
that.
this way and that. The kind of
It's
match
a
as
incredible
neutrals we all
match,
love to come
but-
and see.
Вообще գնդակ չեր մնում մոտս։ Որը իչանք էլի աշխարհի ծերը։ Մալադեց դե ինչ ասենք, բայց դե Այ արա Ինչ անենք, հելնենք եմ անրից, մի հատը խաղանք։ Դե լավ մի հատը խաղանք, հելնենք։ Գոնե մե 10 հաչոք տա թմենք, չէ, ասանից 7 հաչոք է տալում 1900-ը Բայց շատ վատ չենք խաղցել Ես մի բան, ահա Ռոնալդոն լավ է Ես մի կռուգը Վարյատնի էթում ենք հլը Այսի 5 պաշ հարցը կողան Սկսի բրած, սկսի խաղան գետին քնենք մերին։ Այս մի հատն էլ եմ խաղում ընկեր, եթե ծկկավ 7 աչոք տա, 8 աչոք տա։ Նվակ շարունակենք։ Այս հենց մեկը 3 կրեց 5-0 վերջի խաղը։ Ախպերս, եթե եզրներով է խաղում, երկու եզրային պաշտպանների բանը դիֆենսիվ ես տալի, որ առաջ չեթան։ Իսկ եթե եզրներով չի իրեք ցենտր մի հատ աչկան ձախ որ խաղաս, այդ վաղ կրած մեկին հետաս, որ առաջ եթա, հարցակում տաս։
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. We expected better and so did he. Aims beyond the defence. Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So, a breakthrough already. He is through here. He came in hard, very hard.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's a little off target.
Bellingham!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Rijkaard getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. It could be in here. Shot could be shapes to shoot. It's in. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
He's not got that quite right. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Rafael Leao. Vinicius Junior. Driving forward. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Oh, great ball. There's the shot.
Although,
Vinicius
this is so good.
And the ball's come loose here. Could move up a gear here. Pirlo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Rafael Leao. He's made sure that's not getting through. Neymar. Rummenigge going full tilt down the right-hand side. He's got away. The movement is slick. It's surely now they are well actually out of sight. And the lead is extended still further. How's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. He tried to send it one way and he just slips the other.
Hello. Ութաչոք, որով 666-րդ տեղը, այսի պիտի խաղանք, այս թիվը չի կարելի թողել։ Այս ինչը, Անտարկտիս, հարա ինչ-որ ծանոթ է սրա հետ ոնց է շուտ խաղցում է, հրավոյելի իրա սերվերն է։ Սսը չի խաղում։ Անդասուն շոր ուժը կապել է իրանց մոտ։ Ուժեղոտ է, հա, ոնց էր։
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this
Hello,
lot.
everybody, and
Without a
welcome
doubt,
to
it is the
today's
week's most
match.
eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Sergio Busquets' quality is beyond reproach. I'm sure he'll assume the role of a deep-line playmaker again, a destroyer, a makeshift defender, dropping back to shield his defence when the team goes on the attack. He excels at all of these.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Busquets picks it up from the goal kick. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Baggio. And the finish! Cannavaro. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Baggio. And here's Van Basten. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Beckenbauer. Nedved. And that's played solid. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Chasi.
Oh, that was vital.
That's it.
Now, pretty
Aram
a quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, "How
Silva
dare you
var
doubt
eşi.
me?"
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And Messi!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Tries to dink it through. Oh, it's clever. Oh, it's Van Basten. João Cancelo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Rummenigge. Van Basten. He's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Nedved, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, the shot could be on here. Nedved. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Thuram. Triol. And it's Neymar. Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Nicely weighted ball. Well, not cutting out the margin for error there at all. The message is clear, none shall pass. Nicked it back promptly. Cannavaro. Lovely feet. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Busquets running with the ball. Thuram gets over and intercepts. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Here we go again then.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Now there's a fine ball. Rummenigge producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Cannavaro. Now he's off and running. Van Basten. Beckenbauer. And it's Messi. And it's Nedved.
That was lovely, that.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Looking for the runner. Oh, important interception. He can get that clear.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at
Նա
least
բույը
give us
լուր է
something to
այդ
believe the
մոտ
gap
կողա
might
մի
be
դու
closed.
խախտվել է մոտուսում։
Nedved. Nice interception, well timed.
Ուրեմն
Pirlo. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's played him through. Pirlo. Spread neatly.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The attendance for this match was 28,599.
Shifted upfield. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got away. In towards the middle.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Swung over. João Cancelo. Oh, super find. Brilliantly cut out. Pirlo. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, it's Van Basten. Stood up well to him there. Nedved. And they've got a throw.
տակտիկություն չէ։ Սենց եմ։ չգիտեմ խի։
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Karl-Heinz
Roberto
Rummenigge.
Silva.
Number 7, Chiellini.
Tromelli.
Number 16, Busquets.
Joy this time.
Number 11,
Triol attempts
Franz
a clearance.
Beckenbauer. Number
That
10,
is not the best
De
ball.
Bruyne. Coming on the field,
Well, that's
Number
down to
6,
a simple
Bebeto.
miscalculation. No more,
Number
no less.
19, Gilberto Silva. Number 18,
Rummenigge.
Tromelli. Number 22,
Here's a
Pirlo.
corner.
Number 23, Schneider. Substitution in
We have
progress.
our very first corner.
Աբա, լավն է։ Ռատիկը չի։
And now a second chance to counter.
Նրա կոլոբիասին ախր,
Now it's Messi.
թաթար մողոլները։
Collier. Pirlo. Shot and the shot.
Վտավ,
A little bit quick to
Կոլիկ
recover
ձյան,
this. Oh, that's an
ամեն ինչ կորած չի դեռ։
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself
Oh,
at the
go
moment,
hit
but
off
believe
the
me, I
boost.
know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make a difference.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it
Oh,
before things could
stuff
get
with
even
that.
more threatening. And he has shown him a yellow card. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Տար,
He is through here. They're urging him to shoot.
վախ,
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
դի պաստայ, այդ է իսկական պասի տեղ է։
No, that was never going to make it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Big header! And he's in for the
Օրա վերջապես ջոգի կեսին չեր ապել։
thought it was over. It's all square once more.
Կոլիկը ոնց է պարում, հլը, ավելի աշխեր,
Some
ավելի։
heroic goalkeeping, but even
Ջոգի
that
չէ
couldn't
ուզում
save them this
կլորը
time.
սիչ։
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the
Number
keeper
11.
should have done a lot better.
Dan Koller.
All square again into the dying minutes.
2 added minutes
Credit
has
where
been
it's due.
indicated.
This is great attitude.
Oh,
Now, the
Roche,
only
this
question
is
is whether
Mr.
there's enough.
Now the finish! Cleared without complication.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And they've got rid. They're back on the ball again. And that will be it.
Օլերիտո,
A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink,
ռելիք
outsmart
խաղ է,
each other.
սենց ադրենալինը
Wasn't
մեջ
to
ես
be,
հելել է, բայց
And they're all square.
շատ ուշ է
Hello
հելնիքն։
everybody,
What do you
and
take
this
away
is
from
a
it
quick
all, Jim?
reminder to
Ոչինչ, լավ վաղ խաղանք։ Տակտիկա փոխվել էր ախպեր, չգիտեմ հավայի մի բան սխմել է, փոխվել էր տակտիկես։ Հետո ջոգի, որ պույոլը է թիմը եսում որ։ Ինչքան փող ունեի։ Երկու քանի դե հելանք ախպերություն լավելեք ջոչելեք բարի քշեր սաղիտ վաղը հուսով եմ կհանդիպենք բարի գիշեր ձեզ